Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of the top 5 new comics. This for January 16th and 17th of 2021. As always, Chris, and let's start with some awesome books. First one on my list, Future State, Superman Worlds of War #2. This is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, Jeremy Adams, Becky Cloonan, and Brandon M. Easton, with art by Valentin de Laranda, Mikel Janin, Gleb, Melnikov, and Michael Avon Oeming. First issue was awesome of this. If you didn't check it out, definitely go check it out. I believe it had 4 stories in it. It had 4 stories in it. First one by Phil Kennedy Johnson, which was hands down my favorite, creating like a cultish remembrance of what Superman was in this world where he has been gone for a while. After that story was a Mr. Miracle story, which I was on. I'm not a big New Gods guy. Then we got Midnighter and so on and so on. I thought overall, with all the stories, the book was really good. And as I said for the first issue, I mean, Philip Kennedy Johnson's a guy to keep your eye on. I think he's a great writer, and I'm just super excited for him doing Superman moving forward. So yeah, check these out. After that, I've got Thor #12, written by Donny Cates with art by Art-Nic Klien. It feels like every time Donny puts his hands on something, it's a must-buy. And that's no different with Thor. I mean, I thought after we got the Thor series from Jason Aaron, that 7-year run that was like top 5 all-time Thor runs, that it didn't matter who took over. It wasn't going to like even compare. And 12 issues in, I can tell you that Donny and Art-Nic Klien are killing it. Like, it's almost as good as what they were doing with that other run. And I just love it. I mean, we brought back old characters that we haven't seen in a while. We had the Black Winter and the fight with Galactus. I mean, hell, even the thing he wrote that was a tie-in with Fortnite was good. I mean, I'm waiting for this man to do wrong, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be anytime soon. So read Thor. It's awesome. Sticking with Donny, though, my next book is King in Black #4, written by Donny Cates with art by Ryan Stegman. Everything I said before. Donny puts his hands on it. It seems to be a winner. Venom was a character that I could care less about until Donny Cates wrote it and Ryan Stegman drew it. And it's kind of all culminating with this King in Black series. It's kind of bittersweet because I'm really enjoying King in Black and I want the story. But I know as soon as it's over and about an issue or two, Donny's off Venom. And it sucks because it's the first and only time in my life that I've really just loved Venom, the character. But it also means that he's probably moving on to something else at Marvel, and we're going to find out what that is soon. So I'm stoked for that. But in the meantime, we got King in Black, and I thought the story's been great. I've been enjoying the tie-in books with it and everything going on. So check out King in Black. After that, got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin #2. This is written by Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, and Tom Waltz, with art by Kevin Eastman and Esau, Ecorza, and Isaac Ecorza. I don't know a single person on this planet that didn't read Last Ronin #1. I knew people that don't even read comics that were asking me to get them a copy of Last Ronin #1. I mean, it's a huge deal that Eastman and Laird are back together. We all watched that Toys That Made Us and cried at the end when those two were just sitting together, drawing turtles again. 2 old friends that hadn't talked in years coming together. And this is what comes out of it. And what I love is that Turtles were born out of a love for Frank Miller, a writer that I personally love as well, and his work on Daredevil. And after the first issue, I got the feeling that this was their love letter to Dark Knight Returns, possibly my favorite comic series of all time. So, of course, it's it just clicks with me. I'm really loving it, and I'm just glad to see Kevin and Peter back together, old friends, just drawing Ninja Turtles. Like, it's a great story, and I'm glad it exists. I hope they do more after this. And I'm going to end this week with Savage #1. This is from Valiant Comics, written by Max Bemis with art by Nathan Stockman. So I'm not a big Valiant Comics guy. I've tried things here and there. I've liked stuff here and there that I've tried, so I'm always going in trying to try more, because I feel like what they've put out that I've read, I really liked. But for some reason, it's just not manifesting to me buying more of their stuff. Savage, when I got the announcement that Max Bemis is doing it, I like Max Bemis. I'm not familiar with Nathan Stockman's art outside of the promos I've gotten for this, and it looks really good. But the premise also hit me. Like, it's a boy who grew up in an island full of prehistoric animals, forced to hunt and live, kind of a Tarzan-y with dinosaurs thing. And then in this story, those dinosaurs and different prehistoric creatures start to attack London, and he has to go to London and try to save them. It's a cool, wacky premise. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I thought the art was cool looking. The pages I've seen look really nice. And Max Bemis, I mean, he's written some good books and written some good other stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, let's check out a Valiant comic together. I honestly, if you go back and read Vendi's Exo Manowar and to be honest, I've read a lot of the early Return of Valiant stuff, not the more recent stuff, but that stuff's all really good. So I think they got something cool there. People who love them, so there's got to be something. So that's everything this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button down below, bell notification. You want to keep getting the videos. To comment down below, let me know what you're looking forward to, what books you are going to buy this week, and to share the video on social media, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Let your friends know about everything going on here. And check out the other stuff we got going on, Fortress Comics, Fortress Comic News, the podcast. After this, so when this launches, we'll have episode 200 up. All the new art revamped for that. We did a cool little episode. We had Evan Dockshainer on. It's a fun podcast if you like comics. I mean, we love comics. We love the world of comics, and we love talking to people that make the comics we love. So I hope you guys enjoy that series. And Bat Friends, we're watching Batman cartoons and making fun of them. It's a good time. And everything else going on. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all here next week.